there are plenty LOs who've been licensed for well over, 3, 5+ years, but are barely making 60 grand a year. How? You want to know how? Because they belong in a specific group. And this lesson is going to be very valuable to you because there's only 2 groups and you belong to one of them, right? So there's only 2 groups. So I hope you guys are killing it, man. Today was a pretty prosperous day. I'm still originating deals, and I had a client, let me know if you relate, right? So you talk to a client, they're a little bit elderly, but they got a deal, right? So you can help them, you can close it, but they don't got an email, right? Like they don't touch computers. What? You know what I mean? So what do you do, right? Do you just pass it up because there's easier deals? No, boo-boo, you can't. Because you need to understand the deals you close right now are going to join what's called a book of business. And that book of business you need to protect, because that book of business becomes your bread and butter in any market because they've worked with you already. Does that make sense? I mentor a lot of new loan officers who jump into the business and they think that just because they got an NMLS number or license number, or just because they pass a test, off to the races. Like they're automatically destined to make, 6 figures a year. And the truth is, there are plenty LOs who've been licensed for well over, 3, 5+ years, but are barely making 60 grand a year. How? You want to know how? Because they belong in a specific group. And this lesson is going to be very valuable to you because there's only 2 groups and you belong to one of them, right? So there's only 2 groups. So number 1 is the group that's most common is the group that is reactive. And of course, the second group that thrives is proactive. And you might be like, but D, what the f does that mean, bro? And I got you. So the primary group that's reactive, right? So you're reactive if your company tells you the minimum quota and then you accept that, right? So the minimum quota is, hey, you got to fund 8 deals. And so now you look at that 8 deals as your goal. That's reactive. If you look at this market as more leads and now, you play a numbers game, that's reactive, right? You're not looking at the big picture. Whereas proactive is you understand that every single encounter that you have with somebody is the opportunity to add that person into your book of business, your clientele log. And if you can understand that, then you're going to make money off that person for years to come. And I don't mean in a bad way. What I mean is that you'll leverage that person for referrals, for redo business, for positive reviews, which is social proof, right? So you can leverage that person, but all you got to do is really help them and make them feel satisfied. But that's the thing that a lot of people can't get over. Oftentimes the reactive group, they'll come into the sales environment and just simply try to sell. So in other words, they're engaging with prospects and immediately thinking like, how can I sell this person? Or this person's not going to buy because A, B, and Z, right? Or A, B, and C. And that's the reactive group. Whereas the proactive group is going to look at any opportunity as a time to shine. Like, I don't care if you got a 2.5 fix right now, I'm gonna figure out a way to help you because my goal, my job is to help you. And if I help you, you're gonna help me. You're gonna help me with repeat business. You're gonna help me with referrals. You're gonna help me with, positive reviews online. And that is worth its weight in gold. So it continuously pays you. But oftentimes a lot of people aren't in that mindset. They're just right now.